I go on and on. Can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers. Rap 200.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Buddy Hield.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivey. Isaiah Stewart out there with Howard. And it's Howard in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. So Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Cunningham against Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he makes that one.
Oh, Curry is one of the toughest covers in this league, especially when he's working the pick and roll.
And it's Detroit's ball. Now, here's Cunningham. He had 35 points last game out. Here's Podziemski. Ivey defending. Back to Podziemski. And Butler, here we go. Basket good.
An assertive penetrator. Love watching Butler use that athleticism to drive and finish inside.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivey plays with no fear in there.
And a nice play by Curry as he scores.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Holland, no good. The Warriors have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Ivey. Plays it up and banks it in. Ivey's got 7 points.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivey.
They set the pick. Green passes to Butler and slam dunk by Butler. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Ivey dishes to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now Stewart. 11-point game his last outing. Ivey. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Here's MP. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Holland. Now, here's Ivey. He's defended by Podziemski.
And man, can Ivey fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough, Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. Now, here's Curry. He had 27 points last game, and MP throws it down.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Cunningham against Curry. Pass to Howard. Puts up a three. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thank you, Kevin. With anticipation leading up to the trade deadline, the Hornets front office has not been idle. They were looking for versatility and selflessness. And I don't know who fits that description better than Naz Reid. He's a guy who does everything and anything for his team. A very quality pickup for them.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. Forte, he's checked in for Detroit. Marcus Sasser comes in for Howard. Warriors have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. He's covered by Sasser. Post misses the shot. The Pistons have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Stewart a screen. Driving the lane. Here's Ivy. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Warriors leading. Here's Hield. Not going to go that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Pass to Forte. Here's Sasser. Defended by Moody. Down low. Fades and shoots. Cunningham's shot is off. Now, here's Moody. He's guarded closely. And Post gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Cunningham on the wing. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jaden Ivey. The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Pass to Forte. The kick out to Harper. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And here's Green outside, and so it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for the Pistons. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Smith is out there with Forte. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Klintman in at the small forward position. Here's Klintman. Anthony on the wing, defended by Moody. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. And here's Anthony from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They host the 76ers after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
We look at Ivy. He's gotten his share of votes, but there are still a lot of players in front of him.
And it's just been tough in the East this year. Kevin, so many guys are having huge seasons. Even getting near the top 10 is impressive.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Pistons leading by 6. Sasser with it. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Detroit, Howland, he's checked in for Forte. Howard comes in for Jenkins. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Cole Anthony. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now, here's Moody. Still scoreless. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days. And Johnson, well, he's no exception.
To the inside. Here's Quintman.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Green. MP going to work inside.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Pass to Howard. Cunningham on the wing. The Pistons working the ball around now. Howard in the post. Guarded by Green. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got 5.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside, Green. Rebounded by Quintman.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Cunningham's shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Cunningham. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Great positioning on the putback. Whitman's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the Warriors. As Jackson Davis is checked in for Quentin Post. Jimmy Butler comes in for MP. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Moses Moody. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Jaden Ivey comes in for Marcus Sasser. Pass to Ivey. Back to Cunningham. And here is Howard. Fires the three. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler passes to Johnson. Butler, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Back to Ivey. Lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shot's good from Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Now, here's Ivey. He's got 9. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Curry driving to the basket. And that one, good. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
When he's driving, Curry has 100 ways to get the ball in the basket. He is very creative at finishing around the rim.
Now, here's Cunningham. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Back to Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Pistons on top. They lead by 5. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Detroit Pistons.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Naz Reid on the move. He's one of those guys, when he gets on a roll and his confidence swells, he's a dangerous, dangerous matchup.
Great size, very active, and on certain nights, he'll go 3-point contest on you. And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Jaden Ivey.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Warriors trail by 5. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Pistons leading by 3. Pass to Ivy. Now Stewart. Off target from three-point range. Green with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Podziemski finds Curry. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And Howard has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Green. Rebound, Detroit. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Ivy, no one around him, drains it from beyond the arc. Ivy's got 14 points for the game.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Detroit, the season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now.
And I think for the Pistons, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And a wide open look for Howard. And another 3 for Detroit.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back over to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Stewart. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Doesn't go that time. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Clock at 4. And he lays it straight in. 14 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Ivy. Here's Holland. They get the rebound. Stewart kicks to Holland. The Pistons working the ball around now. Good on the 3-point shot. Ivy's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Pistons. Curry passes to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
Outside Howard. The Pistons rebound. Cunningham looking around. Second chance shot, and he hits the jump shot. Cunningham's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Detroit.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And some changes here for the Warriors. Quinton Post is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Johnson comes in for Butler. Moody subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. And a switcher also for Detroit. Sasser's checked in. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Fields checked in for Green. And a switcher also for Detroit. Forte, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Second, the Warriors.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Ivy with it, covered by Heel. Ivy kicks to Holland. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Warriors trail by 6. Left side, Curry. 1:36 left in the third. Inside, Johnson. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pass to Sasser. Ivy against Hield. Now, here's Ivy. D right on him. A rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 4 to the paint. Ball's knocked loose. Ivy against Hield. Holland the pass to Ivy. They get it back. Here's Sasser. Outside Howard. You can't get that one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
To the middle. Here's Hield. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 2-point. Detroit lead.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a three-point gunner.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Rose checked in. Armstrong subbed in for Stephen Curry. Detroit also making some changes. Quintman's checked in. And Anthony subbed in for Howard. Now here's Anthony. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Johnson with a screen on Cunningham. Inside, and then Johnson with the jam.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Anthony in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. That shot off. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Pistons lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Cunningham is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Forte. And it's Quintman in at the power forward position. Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer. with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
Now, here's Cunningham following the miss by MP. Cunningham passes to Forte. Here's Klintman. Offline with his three. Warriors trail by 5. In the corner, it's MP. Pass to Johnson. He's got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
You know, Richard, there's a lot to like about Cam Johnson, especially if he's on the floor for your team.
Oh, it's simple, Kevin. He gives you length at 6'8" on defense. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He has skills that every team wants and needs.
Here's MP. Watch out, MP! Finishing the drop.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cunningham. This one for three. Detroit, no good that time either.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Rebound goes to the Warriors. Green dishes to Johnson. Healed outside. Back to Johnson. Rebound, Detroit. Whitman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Pistons. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. A moment for an injury report.
The head athletic trainer for the Pistons provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The training staff has cleared him, and I'm told he wants to play through this. He's a big part of this title-contending team, and he's not willing to let them down. Back to you guys.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you. Guys, it doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Howard's checked in for Marcus Sasser. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Good on the second free throw.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Curry looking it over. Drives to the hoop. Post. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Shot clock at 6. Green passes to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Ivy. That does not go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Count it!
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pistons trail by 5. It's Ivy. Johnson rips down the board. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Reese Jackson Davis is jacked in for Quinn Post. Butler comes in for Johnson. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Moses Moody. Now here's Green.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Trace Jackson Davis.
He's off on the second. Pistons trail by 5. Ivy. The second chance shot is good.
Big time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Butler. In the paint, Butler.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses, commanding the rock on important possessions here down the stretch.
Cunningham, and he misses the J.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go the way. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
1:33 left in the game. Jacks up a 3. Green rips down the board.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. That shot, no good. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Butler attacking. Strong move off the glass.
A legendary competitor. Butler with no fear taking it hard to the hoop.
It's Ivy. Oh, good on the layup. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Got it! Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now, here's MP. Oh, what a finish!
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
And here are the Pistons now. They trail by 9 points. Cunningham fires, buries the deep ball. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, fourth team foul.
Here's Green. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul, fifth team foul. At the line for your Warriors, MP, taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Jimmy, you had it going. How big did that hoop look tonight?
It looked pretty big. That's what I pride myself on. My teammates kept giving me the ball even when I didn't want the ball, telling me to score, be aggressive. When you got teammates like that, your confidence is through the roof.
They know who their leader is, no doubt about it. Congrats on the win.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now we present the player of the game, Jimmy Butler.